Yeah, twistersmusic.com special edition today. Got the Steve Costello live machine. You got my boy Alexander G on bass. He's at the NAMM show. Gonna be calling in. Oh, here we go. Let me hold on, man. He called right on time. Hold on there, Alexander. We just kicked into one of your songs.
Yes, we are. We're right outside the show floor right now.
All right, let me stop, man. I got the beginning alone was just starting to play, and Alexander G on bass, Alexander G music, calling in from sunny California at the NAMM convention. What's going on, brother?
It's trying to stay a little warm. It's actually a little cold out here today. We're here just taking care of business, making my daily rounds. This is actually my final day here at the NAMM show. It has been absolutely unbelievable. NAMM attendance records broke 100,000 people this weekend. Over 1,700 exhibitors here. It's been absolutely amazing.
Well, that's too cool, man. And you know what? I of course, twistersmusic.com here does his homework. And do you know what NAMM stands for, number one?
Yes, there actually is a couple of ways to look at it. NAMM is traditionally National Association of Music Merchants.
Very
and so
good.
forth, but there is also a ongoing joke amongst the exhibitors and artists such as myself. Usually when a new product is coming out, it's not available to the public till March or May. So NAMM is not available March or May. So that's kind of been a long-standing joke with a lot of different people with that. So
hey, we got a little insight alive from the convention center. And dude, man, NAMM was born in January of 1901. Did you know that?
No, that I did not know. This is actually my 7th year doing this event as an endorsed artist with various companies. You know, the history of NAMM I don't know too much about.
Yep.
Because doing this kind of thing, there's so much other information to take in, you kind of forget the importance of what it is, you know, and so forth. So it's like, wow, okay. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, okay, so I taught you something here. Yeah, of course, I'm on Wikipedia, but you know what? But it's got to be true because it's on Wikipedia, right? 100% true. But a couple other facts. This is the winner. This is the bigger of the two meetings of NAMM in the U.S.
Yes.
The second one is in Nashville and usually takes place in July. It's a smaller event. So that you're at the Big Daddy, the Mac Daddy of the conventions.
Yes, this is the grand slam of the two shows. Nashville, I haven't yet got a chance to attend that one, but there are future plans to attend the summer NAMM. But winter NAMM, only being 35 minutes away from where I live, you know, seems only right to do it.
Yeah,
you know.
And I just seen a new attendance here. It says 99,342, but I'm sure that was as of yesterday. So you said they broke 100,000 today. Of course.
Yeah, easily.
Okay.
Absolutely easily.
Still got Sunday also.
As far as the exhibitors, like I said, there's over 1,700 exhibitors here, so that alone broke records here. I was talking to my rep from Lava Cable just the other day, and he was telling me that one of the main coordinators came over to the booth and told him that you know, that the amount of exhibitors here has grown over the last couple of years. Now, last year, there was about 1,500, 1,600 people last year as far as exhibitors are concerned.
Yep.
So it just seems like every year, this particular NAMM show, Winter NAMM, here in Anaheim, California, it seems to get bigger. And this year, for me personally, this has been the best NAMM show that I have attended since I started attending the NAMM show.
Great. And I've seen some polls, you know, all the any artist that's there, of course, is posting. I mean, it's a great time, yes, to meet other great artists and musicians out there, but it's really for the new, innovations in musical products. Correct? That's the main thing.
Exactly. It really is. The main premise of the thing is to show the new products, the new amps, the new guitars, new pedals, all that stuff, even all the way down to, a pick. It's they're showing off over here and so forth. But there are, I'd have to say, about a good 20%. Now, I'm not casting stones here, but about a good 20% of the people that attend this event are public.
Right,
and this event is really a industry only, situation here.
Gotcha.
And that's just basically how it goes with that. The only ways that you're getting in is unless if you're an endorsed artist with a NAMM associated company or you're an employee of a NAMM associated company.
Okay, so let's get to that. You are there officially under which
EMG Pickups.
EMG Pickups, and
yes,
hell yeah, and of course those are the top of the line pickups in the business.
They are the top dogs as far as pickups are concerned. I signed with them back in July of last year, and being able to attend NAMM under a world-renowned company such as that, it's absolutely an amazing thing. And in fact, a couple of people from EMG are actually listening in right now. So I want to say thanks to Scott, thanks to Tommy for bringing me in into the fold as an EMG artist.
Great, yes. I mean, I'm not even a musician, but of course I knew that EMG was top of the line in their product because that's I get to talk with a bunch of great musicians and everybody. That's all I hear out of the musicians about the EMG pickups. So that's great that you're able to network with EMG and become a official officially sponsored by EMG, which you're rocking on your bass, correct?
Yes, yes. Every single one of my instruments are loaded with EMGs, all except for one, and I'm actually leaving that one completely stock for personal reasons.
Okay. Now, let's see, any prototypes, anything that you've seen. Okay, wait, I'm sorry. How about your other sponsor, FX Connect X?
Yes, FX Connect, something very special. I got to see the prototype today of our brand new wireless volume pedal. We just released that just yesterday in conjunction with Morley pedals.
Okay.
Basically, what we're doing is we're taking the wireless technology from the effect switching systems that we have, and we put it into a volume pedal with Morley.
Okay.
Now, with that, I am on the front line with FX Connect, as you know. I got to see the prototype of this other pedal. Is absolutely unbelievable, very well designed, very well structured, and I will actually be getting my own personal pedal probably in the next couple of months because we are going to be going into distribution and production very, very soon and all that. But just from the prototype alone, I'll send you a picture of it. I can release that to you. And all that. It's people are really going to be in for a serious treat. This is something that has been kept under wraps for quite some time with this.
Great. And it's a wah pedal, is that correct? Is it just for bass or for the...
no, it's not a wah. It's not a wah pedal. It is it is a volume pedal.
Volume pedal. Okay, gotcha. Volume pedal. And let me ask you this, with the technology, did you get a chance to use it first?
No, I have not been able to use it as of yet, but I pretty much know what its capabilities are going to be because with the technology that's going behind it, I'm very well familiar with it because I use the existing technology in my pedal switchers. So through that, I already know what to expect and how I'm going to be applying it to my existing setup now.
Great quality and great ingenuity with FX Connect X. They're the leader in the wireless boards, correct? They're top of the line.
There's no other company out there that has this particular technology.
Great. Okay, let me ask you this then. Okay, so we talked about the pedal, and let's anything that caught your eye and you said, "Damn, man, that is cool." Any new product that's going to be coming out?
Oh, yes.
In March or May.
There were several things that I seen at this year's NAMM show that really caught my attention. MXR just released a reverb pedal, which is absolutely astounding. If any of you listeners know who Strymon is and so forth, this new pedal that MXR has presented, it has very, very similar attributes of like the Strymon Big Sky reverb. It is unreal. It's got some other tricks to it. I got to play with it a couple of days in a row. Amazing pedal. There's also a new delay. It's called the Carbon Copy Bright. Basically, this one you can use for bass. It's got a little bit of a brighter attack and so forth. Really, really cool pedal. Geez, what else?
How about
There's just so many different things.
How about guitars? Have you seen a prototype of a new guitar coming out by, of course, some of the big boys? Or ESP, a bass, even a bass, or one of your basses?
Yeah, ESP has a couple of new basses out that actually caught my attention. So far, I got a really nice little 5-string that I'm thinking about getting my hands on myself. I know this. Schecter has some new instruments that are out. I was up there on Friday. I went to Schecter on Friday. I got to go back up there today. In fact, Gibson has some new guitars that are out. In fact, speaking of Schecter, Zach Wild was here yesterday.
Okay.
He was doing a signing for Schecter guitars. He has his own line. He has his own line of guitars now.
Series. Okay.
That he's distributing through Schecter.
Oh, it's his own line, but going through Schecter. So it's more. It's not a signature series, but it's his own product.
Yeah, it's his own product. Okay. He's been doing that with his amplifiers and now his guitars. But he is still using Gibson and Marshalls and stuff like that. But he is off doing his own thing, which is good, and so forth.
Okay.
But there's been so many, even the drum kits. See, there's some new drum kits that are coming out this year, and all this. This thing is just—it's hard to put it into words. Because there's just so much to see.
Maybe they got to extend it a little longer, a couple more days. There is so many products there that you got to kind of breeze through to each booth, but you don't get a chance to see every, especially, if you're a guitarist, how many, booths are there with the great guitar brands out there. You probably don't get a chance to see them all, and cabinets and
you really don't get to see everything. But if you know your way around and you've been doing this for a while, there is a way to see everything just within a couple of days. This whole event lasts 4 days. Tomorrow's the last day, for everybody involved and so forth. You got the basement level. Now, what's really awesome about that is that a lot of the up and coming companies are down there, and I have seen some of the coolest things on the bottom level than I have on the main floor. Instruments, pedals, strings even. You got the bigger players on the main floor, and you got the top dogs in the industry like Fender, Gibson, ESP. You got those guys up on the higher levels, up on the upper floors. And there's 2 upper floors. And I've been all over this thing, Bruce, and let me tell you, it is unreal what you see here. Just the sheer craftsmanship of even the custom shops of these companies, it's unreal. And yeah, I've seen a couple of basses that I want to get my hands on, but I'm not going to pay $2,000.
Yeah, I'm surprised you weren't hanging out at the, your favorite, I think your favorite bass, your Warlock, the BC Rich booth, checking out some of their new stuff.
Actually, I was over at BC Rich yesterday. They're actually right across the way from EMG, right next door to each other. I haven't really seen anything new in particular as far as they're concerned. They still got the traditional Mockingbird and, the Warlock and so forth like that. But there is a huge game changer. Neil Moser, this guy, he was one of the pioneers of BC Rich. Now, Bernie Rico, who was BC Rich, Neil and Bernie worked together designing a lot of the more traditional body styles of BC Rich. Neil just recently joined back up with BC Rich Guitars. So there's going to be serious change with the company. It's going to be take no prisoners, basically.
Gotcha. All right. Hey, did you get to go to any of the great jam shows in the last couple nights?
No, unfortunately, I have not been able to attend any of the after parties because after spending a full day here, you tend to get very, very tired real quick. And last night I was a little under the weather myself. I'm still kind of feeling it today, and right now, So it's like, well, I got to finish up. I got to finish strong. So I figured, let's just do it, get it done, get it over with.
You're there on business. Yeah, you're networking, working it hard, grinding. And,
exactly. That's pretty much what it is. And I've ran into a few friends of mine over here from some known bands in the area, some people that I go back a ways with, and everything. So it's always good to reconnect with people you haven't seen in a while. But as far as more special things and so forth, there is a new venture that I just recently embarked on. As far as yesterday, as of yesterday, I am officially endorsed with Morley pedals.
Morley pedals. I definitely. You told me about it over the phone. I haven't had a chance to check them out, but that's great news to hear, man. Definitely. You're making waves, buddy. You're definitely.
I'm trying to, man. I'm absolutely trying to, and doing this with Morley. There's some really super cool things since they're putting out the wireless volume pedal in conjunction with FX Connect. So it's literally a win-win for me. Yep. I will be exclusively endorsing the Morley bass wah from them, as well as a couple other things that we're going to be doing in the near future. And all this, I am also going to be taking part in developing a pedal with Morley as well, which will probably be unveiled at next year's NAMM once we go through R&D of it. So there's going to be lots of new surprises just with that alone. But being able to join the artist roster with Morley,
yep.
And a big thanks to Bill over at Morley who brought me in and all this. So I'm looking forward to getting the new gear next week and getting it all set up and, hopefully tearing some bass lines up with it.
That's too cool. All right, man. Well, Alexander G, man. Hey, we couldn't get any, last year we had our boys, the Chimps, did a call in with you, Sean, the drummer, and I think it was Kerry last year. And but this year, hey, no problem, man. But you brought out some great news, some with your new endorsements and some new products. So hopefully the people listening in, and of course I'm taping this and I'll replay it. So hopefully all of our musicians and artists in the family at twistedmusic.com will hear something that they didn't know about yet.
Yes, there's definitely a lot here. And, to anybody listening, if you guys ever get a chance to come to a NAMM show, you're going to enjoy it.
Great.
Do not pass this great opportunity.
Let's give a shout out to your sponsors. You're endorsed by again.
Yes, I definitely got to thank Morley first and foremost. I got to thank EMG, FX Connect, for allowing me here to take part in doing these really amazing things. So everybody else knows who they are. It's hard to keep up with everybody around here. So, but mainly them, FX Connect, Morley, and so forth. So it's just been a wild ride. And now with EMG, EMG and Morley being like the two bigger companies that I'm working with, it's just been an absolute thrill to be able to be here and work with them.
Great. Okay, I'll make sure to tag them all when I do this recording. Okay, well, Alexander G on bass, Alexander G music, man, you know it, bro. This is how we do it.
Yes, sir.
All right, can I get a pa-pow out of you?
Here we go, Alexander G on bass from the NAMM Show saying pa-pow.
All right, and we're going to go out with the beginning alone, Alexander G. And before we break off, was Tracy G on part of this track?
Yes, he is.
Was.
On the beginning alone, he is.
Okay, Tracy G from Dio, and now Tracy G on his own. And Alexander, man, great talking to you, bro. Thanks a lot, bro.
My pleasure, brother. We'll be in touch. Take care, everybody.
All right. Peace out.
Bye-bye.
Alexander G on bass, calling in from NAMM, the NAMM Show. We'll play another track of his. This is my favorite, The Rise of the...